Hey Algebra, I'm looking at your solving systems of equations by elimination. Your sub or Mr. Suzuki should have given you this worksheet already. If not, go ahead and pause this video and wait for getting the worksheet. Okay, so I'm out of the classroom today because I am at a training to teach us how to deal with students after a trauma has happened. And hopefully I'll come back on Wednesday and I'll have some really cool things to tell you. But until then, you guys still have to learn. So we're learning about solving systems by equations, and I'm going to go and I'm going to do one in English, then I'm going to do one in Spanish, and then we're going to kind of combine them. Okay? So what we've done in the past is we've gone and we've solved for like y to get y by itself. Sorry, it's really large. We've solved for y to get y by itself. Okay? That way we could either graph it or we could substitute. But there's an easier way sometimes. Sometimes this number matches that number. And when that happens, we can make them opposite, or if they're already opposite, we get to go through and we get to add these equations together. So, right here, this -4 and that 4x cancel. They go away. When I take this -2 plus 8, I get positive 6y. Okay, they shared the y comes down. The equals stays just where it is, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to add these numbers together. So I have -12 and I have -24. This means it gets more negative, and I end up with -36. So now I'm looking to get y by itself, and I'm going to divide by 6 to both sides to make that happen, and I get y equals -6. If I was in class right now, I'd ask you, is that my final answer? My hope is that you would say no. My hope is that you know your answer needs to look like a point, and that points are x, y. So when I then ask you, where should this -6 go? Should it go in the first spot or the second spot? My hope is that you know that it goes in the second spot. Okay. So now what do I do with this y equals -6 to go ahead and make something happen with my x? Well, now I have to go and plug in. I have to plug into one of the original equations. It doesn't matter which one. Sometimes one is easier than the other. I don't think that that's necessarily the case in this point, but I'm just going to pick the first one. So I get -4x minus 2y equals -12. I then go and replace my y. So I'm going to end up with -4x minus 2. I put parentheses for the y, -12. My y replaces with the -6. This goes and plugs in. So I get -4x. Negative times a negative makes a positive. 12 equals -12. Okay, we're still going. I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides because I'm trying to get the x by itself. So I get -4x. That canceled, equals -24 because it gets more negative. I'm going to divide by -4, divide by -4, and I end up with x equals positive, because those cancel, 6. Okay. So my steps here are eliminate, find something to cancel, then solve for the other variable. In this case, we solved for y. Put that piece into your point. So that happened right here. Then go solve for the other variable by picking a line. We picked this one. and plugging in the value you got for where that letter was. Then you go through and you get the other type, the other variable, and you're going to plug that in to your point. And this is your final answer. Okay. So now we're going to chug through an example in Spanish. I'm going to go through it in a little bit of both, probably because I need to. Okay. Aquí tiene dos ecuaciones. En esta ecuación, el 4 es mismo del el 4. Okay. Los números en la X son mismos. Cuando están mismos, quieres una apuesto. So son mismos y apuesto, cancelo. Cuando cancelo, la 8 más 2 igual 10. Yay. Bajando la igual. 20 restar or menos 30 igual negativo 10. ¿Quieres la y sola? Necesita divido de 10. Cuando divido de 10, la y está sola porque cancelo. Bajando la igual. Negativo 10 divido negativo 10 igual negativo 1. Este no está su respuesta. Porque necesita paréntesis, una X y una Y. Este número es la Y. In order to get the X, necesita la X. Necesito poner la Y en una ecuación. A veces una ecuación es más fácil than the other, pero en esta ecuación, en este sistema, there's not one that's easier than the other. So I get 4x plus 8y equals 20. Poner la y, la y, en la y. 4x más 8y. Replace it, switch, cambiar, con paréntesis. La y igual negativo 1. ¿Quiere bajando la 4x? ¿Quiere que multiplicar la 8 con la negativo 1? Igual negativo 8. Bajando la igual, bajando la 20. ¿Quiere que más 8 a dos lados? ¿Por qué quiere la X sola? Y la 8 está más lejos de la X. Cancelo. 4x igual 28. Cuando quiere la x sola, necesito divido de 4. Cuando dividí x igual 7. La 7 es la respuesta de aquí, una parte de la respuesta. La respuesta está todos, paréntesis, 7, negativo 1, paréntesis. So, primero, cancelo una variable, una letra. Cuando los números son mismos, es fácil a cancelar. Y sumar todas las ecuaciones. Bajando y necesita la y sola. Cuando la y está sola, es una parte de la respuesta. Quiere la otra parte, la x. Necesita poner la y en una ecuación. Aquí. Y solver. Y tiene la x sola. Poner la x en la paréntesis y igual la respuesta. Okay. So now we'll go back and forth a little. Okay. In this equation, the x's don't match. I don't have a 2 and a 2. That doesn't happen. Okay, so I'm going to check the y's. So, la x's no está mismos. No son mismos. Como la y. So I look at the y's. And my y and my y both have 1s in front. Okay. So I need to now go and see, are these opposite? Y son opuestos, so quiere sumar las ecuaciones. So they're opposites, so I want to add the equations together. When I do that, the y's, la y's cancelo. The y's cancel. And x plus 2x equals 3x. Una x más 2x igual 3x. I'm going to bring down the equal sign, bajando la igual. And I'm going to do 11 plus 19. 11 más 19. So here I get 30. Igual 30. I need the x alone. Necesito la x sola. Quiere que divide. I want to divide by 3. The reason is because the 3 is technically multiplying. This cancels. Porque la 3 fui multiplicar divide. Y cancelo. La x está sola y igual 30 divide 3, 10. Okay, so I do the 30 divided by 3 and I get 10. So x equals 10. This is not my answer. Este no está mi respuesta.